Alright, what is up everybody? Time for another helpful video here. This question actually came in from a subscriber, Abu Nasara Desquines. I'll show y'all his name. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, buddy. But he commented on my, that's his name right here. And then we kind of went into back and forth there. He commented on my how to set up your food for 1 meal a day video, and asking about baking soda and breaking his fast. Is it healthy to use? Is it okay to drink? Basically, what's the health benefits and all that of it. I've never even heard of that, and I told him I would make a video on it for him if he would like. That's what I always say. If y'all comment on the video, comment on any one of my videos, have any kind of questions, and you don't know something, comment, and I'll do the research for you and then make a video for you so you don't have to sit down like I did. I pulled from 7 different, I think I've ended up going from 7 different articles here, pulling out all kind of notes and, editing, sitting here typing, certain things into them, and then sitting here using my time as well to make the video, edit it, upload it, and all that good stuff. So saving you a lot of time and still bringing you the knowledge that you want. So again, thanks for commenting on the video. Hope this video helps you. And I'm also gonna be making another video for him. He was asking about dry fasting. He says he's dry fasting about 20 to 22 hours a day. So gonna do some research into that. Just off top, I wouldn't think that'd be great. But again, I'm gonna learn myself this stuff and then, or teach myself this stuff, and then, make a video and help him and anybody else watching this video. So, links to all these pages will be in the bio. It'll be the first links in the bio. Then other than those, I think my clothing brand website, my art for sale, some stringer tank tops, some hats and stuff, like fitness and art designs, and like my southern style designs, all kind of dogs and ducks and stuff for men and women. And then like my social media, if you want to go follow me on there. All right, so here we go. This first article is pulled from bengreenfieldfitness.com. This guy is super well respected in the fitness community. He was voted the world's top personal trainer, forget what year. Really cool podcast. I was reading on his website here. He's very scientific in everything he does. Anyway, he recommends, if you are gonna he recommends Arm & Hammer baking soda if you are gonna do baking soda. There's studies showing when taking sodium bicarbonate help increase time to exhaustion. Any time to exhaustion, just say if you're in the gym lifting weights, you could do 10 reps with that a certain amount of weight. Well, time to exhaustion would be, you have more time to exhaustion, you might be able to get 12 or 13 reps. You don't exhaust as fast. Baking soda helps with constipation. Baking soda has a variety of useful first aid and medical purposes. It can absorb and neutralize acids in the stomach and relieve intermittent and occasional heartburn and indigestion. It can be an effective odor reducer and natural deodorant because of its ability to neutralize acids and soak up moisture. And because it is a salt, it can also draw fluids into your digestive tract and increase intestinal peristalsis, which are tiny contractions of your gastrointestinal muscles that assist with movement of food higher up your intestinal tract and poo in the lower regions of your intestinal tract. Baking soda causes increased intestinal peristalsis. It basically causes you to poo things out, and also because it's a mineral, it attracts a lot of water into your large intestine. So make sure you're careful to rehydrate afterwards, and preferably even get a little bit of sea salt and electrolytes into your system afterwards to rehydrate you. Sodium bicarbonate, which is in fact kind of an active ingredient in something like baking soda, is known as an ergogenic aid, similar to caffeine and creatine. Those are both ergogenic aids as well. There's actually, believe it or not, very few straight up ergogenic aids that in just about every study that have been done on them show benefits. So when we're looking at sodium bicarbonate or baking soda, what studies have shown is that when you take, and I'm gonna give you all that you should take and get into the math on this, but here's the amount. You take about 0.3 grams per kilogram of body weight A kilogram is like 2.23 pounds or 2.21 pounds. So take your weight, divide it by 2.21, and then times that by 0.3. I believe that'll give you 0.3 grams per kilogram of body weight there. 0.3 grams of body weight, important here. 2 hours before any exercise that has the potential to produce a lot of lactic acid or a lot of hydrogen ions. Pretty much anything that is glycolytic, short and intense, even like a sprint, triathlon, or short Spartan race would qualify something like that. Any kind of basically lifting is gonna be that kind of exercise as well. You take it with water, and preferably to stave off some of the gastric upset. You also take it with carbohydrates like sweet potato or yam or something like that. And you actually do get an acid buffering effect when you use it. And sodium bicarbonate is the one that you would want. Sodium citrate, which you often find as flavoring agent and has a preservatives in food like club soda, for example. That's less studied and may not work quite as well as baking soda, but sodium bicarbonate, literally like the Arm & Hammer baking style soda, 0.3 grams per kilogram of body weight, and of course for the reason that I just described regarding intestinal peristalsis. Don't necessarily do this before your big whatever, Ironman or whatever, that you've been training for 9 months unless you want a messy wetsuit. Basically saying I can give you diarrhea and stuff without first experiment with your dosages and then like the food you need to eat with it, or how much carbs you eat with it as well to minimize those downsides of it. So endurance exercises definitely give ergogenic benefits and have been known for quite some time. More recently, they studied baking soda's effect on weightlifting, which also has the potential to create an acidic state due to the lactic acid that's produced during weightlifting. When I say lactic acid, yeah, I know lactic acid. Now we all know it's a good thing. It gets shuttled up to the liver and converted into glucose, and it's used as an energy metabolite. But when I say lactic acid, I'm really talking about the hydrogen ions that during the process where using lactic acid gets kicked off. Those are the ones that would increase the acidity, but it's just lactic acid as you need to kind of say it. Lactic acid is synonymous with those hydrogen ions being formed. So baking soda induces this alkalosis, which buffers some of these hydrogen ions and manages the pH of your blood. So when we're looking at weightlifting, a recent study looked at the resistance training, and in this study they used 80% of their max weight on the squat and the bench press and did 3 sets of each exercise to failure and on random days in random order. They compared baking soda with the placebo, and in this case it was taken an hour before lifting, and the baking soda significantly improved the squat performance. It was actually more than 25% improvement. The average total reps over 3 sets without baking soda was 24, and with baking soda it was 31. So they actually were able to get 7 extra reps over the course of the workout on the squats, and that's pretty significant. And what they used in this case was 0.3 grams, and actually comes out to be somewhat close to like a little less than a teaspoon, I believe, dissolved in a sweetened fluid. So they actually again combined it with a little bit of carbohydrate to stave off any type of gastric distress. 0.3 grams per kilogram of body weight 2 hours before exercise is what they use in endurance studies. In this weightlifting, in this weight training study, all they used was 0.3 grams, and that was a relatively small amount compared to the endurance exercise. So either way, you can get away, like for me, I would say use about a teaspoon or less than a teaspoon, and just kind of experiment a little before you take this onto the street or to your local CrossFit box or whatever. Baking soda is a proven performance enhancer. Again, all that's coming from the first link. Second link here, the benefits, other benefits here: treat heartburn, mouthwash, soothe canker sores, deodorant, improve exercise performance, relieve itchy skin and sunburns, may treat calluses, may slow the progression of chronic kidney disease, may improve certain cancer treatments, neutralizes fringe odors, air freshener, may whiten your laundry, kitchen cleaner, eliminate garbage odor, remove stubborn carpet stains, multi-purpose bathroom cleaner, clean fruit and vegetables, polish silverware, save a scorched pot, extinguish oil and grease fries, homemade weed killer, shoe deodorizer. All that's coming from the second link. On to the third link. Side effects may include gas, nausea, diarrhea, stomach pain, long-term Long-term and overuse of baking soda can also increase your risk for, this is what he was asking for too, you know, if it was bad for long-term. This is the only things I put up on it here. If you find long-term and overuse of baking soda can increase your risk for hypokalemia or potassium blood deficiency, hypochloremia or chloride blood deficiency. And I don't know if you can eat chloride. That may be in something like spirulina or something like chlorophyll. I'm not 100% sure. Or not chlorella, not chlorophyll. And the potassium, you could probably offset that if you eat a lot of foods with potassium. You know, bananas are high in potassium, coconuts, coconut fruit, coconut juice, excuse me, and coconuts and things like that. You know, eat fruits and things like that that are higher in potassium could offset that. Hypernatremia or rise in sodium levels. Worse, again, you could probably offset that. Don't eat foods that are so high in sodium, and constantly drink a lot of water, flush out, and exercise and sweat out some of your sodium. Worsening kidney disease, but then earlier I showed you it said it could actually prevent some kidney. So again, by any time you start looking into things, you're gonna see some contradicting things. I mean, that's like that with the countless amount of things I've studied. It's always like opposite kind of things, like you'll hear here and there. So worsening heart failure, muscle weakness and cramps, but then again, it's been shown to basically let you get more reps, increase time to exhaustion, and then perform your strength. So that sounds opposite to that. Cramps will come from like dehydration and stuff. So again, you could circumvent that. Make sure you're getting a lot of water in and getting your, the word I'm looking for, your potassium and your electrolytes in. That's the word I'm looking for. Increased stomach acid production. People who drink excessive amounts of alcohol also have a greater risk for serious complications. The sodium in baking soda can cause an increased dehydration and worsen other symptoms. Alcohol already dehydrates you. It's best to sip this drink slowly to avoid side effects like gas and diarrhea. You can repeat every 2 hours, but baking soda isn't recommended as a long-term treatment, especially if you have a GERD, I don't know what that is, or need to be on a low salt diet. Again, it says this website didn't say that, but from the previous, if you are taking it, take it with some bit of carbs, and you're saying you're drinking this to break your fast, so you should already be having carbs with it anyway. Next link, it can be, that was from the third link there. Fourth link, it can be consumed and not break your fast. I started looking at that. Even though you are using it to break your fast, you can have this during your fasting period. I know you are doing dry fast, but just for other people's knowledge and your knowledge, if you don't do dry fast every day, look into it. It does not break your fast from what I found. Next link, sodium bicarbonate or baking soda is generally well tolerated. However, high doses may cause headache, nausea, or irritability. To avoid injury, do not take sodium bicarbonate until the powder is completely dissolved, and it is very important not to take baking soda when overly full from food or drink. Again, I gave you the doses earlier in the earlier studies there. Go off those. That's too much for you. Drop it a little bit. You have to do a little bit of experiment here. See what everybody's a little bit different. See what's best for you and your diet and your exercise level and things like that. How much you're sweating, all that's gonna, how much water you drink, all that's gonna come into play there. Next link, I got one more link after this. While sodium bicarbonate is generally not considered to be among the most harmful or chemicals, exposure to large amounts may result in some adverse health effects such as coughing and sneezing if high concentrations of dust has been inhaled. Gastrointestinal irritation can occur if large amounts have been ingested, basically like diarrhea, upset stomach, all that good stuff, just like the other ones were saying. But again, take it with carbohydrates, and I gave you the amounts up there. So just about a lot of things can be bad if you take, overdose on them, basically. There's a such thing as too much of a good thing. Last link here, a daily dose of baking soda could help patients with chronic kidney disease avoid having to undergo dialysis, reported the Times. It said that research has found that sodium bicarbonate can dramatically slow the progress of the condition. The researchers have called for further research to confirm their findings. So, that one's saying it can help with kidney disease. The other one I think said it could cause some worsening kidney disease. But then this one I hear is saying from a study is showing that it can help kidney disease. So again, I hope that helps. I think there was 7 there. All the links are down below. And if you would like to just get this document I have of just the notes, and I have the links in this document as well, I will email that over to you if you comment down below and want me to email you this, so you can kind of look just at the notes, you know, then take notes off of that, and then go right into the websites there if you want to look into those. And that's it for the video. So I hope this helps. Let's see, I know I've been posting kind of like art video or a vlog video, then fitness. I've been kind of doing fitness videos every other video. The reason I posted all those, I think 3 or 4 vlog videos back to back to back, I was just gonna do that in one video, but I ended up, it was so much footage, I didn't want to make that one video just for the fact it would have been like a very long video, over an hour or 2 video, and I actually want people to watch it and be able to sit down and enjoy it and not make it so long all the time. So that's why that was a little bit different if y'all aren't used to me, you know, posting straight vlogs like that. But I'm gonna be back to kind of every other day here. This is what I'm planning now. So anyway, I hope that helps you. Abu Nasara Desquines. Again, sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong there. Appreciate you watching, liking, subscribing, and commenting on the video. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate everybody else as well. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Everything helps. Again, just trying to help people, save y'all time, save y'all energy, and get y'all to y'all's goals faster, health goals, fitness goals, life goals, whatever. See y'all on the next one. Stay happy, stay healthy. I hit deadlifts today, so my biceps might be flat. Gonna make y'all some gains. I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. Peace out. Alright, just recording this on my laptop here, webcam video camera. So just wanted to say, basically, man, if you're not taking this when you're breaking your fast, if you don't have any kind of stomach issues, you're not constipated or anything like that, or I mean, I'm sure you're not going to lift, or if you're eating and then maybe you're going to lift after you're eating, which I wouldn't recommend, because that's basically the most important meal is after you're lifting, to refeed your body. So basically, if you're not using it for any of those actual benefits, I personally wouldn't suggest you keep using it every day. You know what I'm saying? I laid out all the benefits for you there. Like I say, if you don't have a canker sore or anything like that, then I recommend you not doing it. But again, I laid out all the evidence here. Choice is yours. I'm not a doctor, obviously, but after looking at all the research and all the information on it, that's what I'm gonna tell you. So anyway, thanks again. Hope this helps. Peace out.